Hello there, my fellow brick stackers. It's Chris, and I'm coming to you today with a Lego haul. I haven't done one of these in a while because I've been working on the brick shed. I've got it completed as far as getting everything in, as far as being able to operate. I'm a BrickLink store, but I've still got shelves to hang and some organization. I've got some stack-ons I need to hang, so let's see if I can do this. On this side, right, yeah, I can't do it. Right there, okay. I've got 4 of my 5 going up on this wall. You can't see it, but on this wall over here, it's full of stack-ons, and I'll do a room tour later, but all of this is slowly, when I come across stack-ons, it's going to be all the way down to here. So, that's what I'm working on, but that's not what we're doing in the video today. Mississippi State hat. All right, let's do this real quick. This is my deep discounted store where it takes Target returns and resells them. Some of the boxes are crushed, some have been opened. Most of the packs have been are still sealed. A lot of times what I do is I pop the boxes open, and they'll start off looking at this one. You got your Super Cycle Chase from the Lego movie. Okay. Box is crushed. I cut it open at the store. You know, bags are all in there. Figs are there. So everything's good in there. So I got one of those. And the prices on these are anywhere from 40 to 60% off. Some of them are a little bit better deal than that. Let's see what we got here. I bought these over the period of a couple of weeks and just kind of put them away in a corner. So this is not all one visit. So, all right, got this one. It's 60053. This is the Bricks for Chris race cars. And I got, I think, just 2 of those, if I'm not mistaken. So, boxes are crushed. Everything's in there. You gotta tell me what y'all like better as far as color and lighting. I got a light up it right here. And I think that puts too much of a shadow on my face, and especially with me wearing a hat. So, anyway, if you want to comment below and let me know what you think. I think that does look better. Hope it's not making me look too washed out. Next was the Star Wars set, the Jedi Interceptor. Alright, it was taped up right here at the end. Looks like it got crushed. I opened it up. Figs are all in there. So, we retaped it at the store. Another Star Wars set. This is one that I parted out tons of. Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. It's a pretty cool set to part out. Figs do decent in them. It was cheap, so I went ahead and picked it up. The problem with this store is now that I can't really buy anything there because of Christmas prices. Their discounts aren't really worth even going in and looking at it because they're about selling them for retail, or they mark a set up now. My local store does it. They mark a set up higher than suggested retail and then take a little bit off to make it look like a deal, and it's really not that good a deal. But this one, box is still sealed. It was crushed on the end. And these are the best ones to get because you know everything's in there because they haven't broken the seals or the cardboard on this. Because some of them, I have bought one that I opened it up and it was stuff missing out of it. But that's just the risk you take when you buy returns at a deep discount. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had 4 of these. More Star Wars. One more Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. I parted this out at least twice already. ATRT. Yoda always sells good. A-Wing. I don't know if I've parted this one out. I don't think I've ever parted this one out in the store. Just to me, the part of it wasn't good enough to pay what it was at retail. All right, let's get into some Big B Bricks, what he calls the Purple Mountain Majesty. Some friend sets. Got Olivia's newborn foal. I love getting these animal sets. The animals always sell. Here's the First Aid Jungle Bike. That monkey will sell really good. I've got to get used to using this camera on this iMac. It's so much easier to shoot it off a camera built in. Is whereas I used to had to hook up a camera every time and do it with a little bit of picture quality. There's another fold. 2 of those. And got another First Aid for this First Day Jungle Bite. And in this one, it was crushed, but and it had a little bit of indentation. I went ahead and tore into it a little bit to make sure everything was there. Everything's in there. I will buy you a crushed box all day long. This one, you can see the problem with this one. It was ripped. Of course, everything in there. There's your dolphin. It was sold between $2 to $3, I think, if I'm not mistaken. There's your fig, which I wouldn't even mind if the figs were stolen out of these. But anyway, so 78 pieces. Way overpriced for retail, but I didn't pay retail. And then you can't go wrong with that Chima. Box looks like crap, but everything is in there. It's got the new ball joints in there that do very well. I can't hold on to those in my store. They sell. Bags are everywhere. Now, let's see here. I got some stuff on the floor. And that is 46.25, 46.25. I got 3 of these. 46.25. Decent little part out for what I paid for it. Never can have too many awesome pink or magenta bricks in your store. So I got 3 of those down here on the floor. And they all had the plastic band around them in the store, and I cut those off in the store to make sure what was in there was in there. I got one of the racers sets. I believe I parted out 2 of these already. I think it was 2, might have been 3. And I retaped it. No, I didn't. As you can see, everything's in there. Brick separators, figs right there. The other race car chassis. Is in there. Everything's in there. But I don't know why it was returned or sent away to be sold at a discount. Alright, while we're on pink boxes, this is 5560. Got 2 of those. I love walking in and finding these. It's even got the base plate on the top, as you can see. Nothing wrong with it. The original band is still on it. And I think these just didn't sell very well for the price point they were at in the store. So I got 2 of those. Got 1 of these. And everything is in there. I didn't pay retail for it. City sets, don't typically part out very well, but this has got a lot of cool. I will part out each fig in this set. The heads and the hair and hats and stuff like that. So I got 1 of those. And the prize of the entire trip. As you can see behind me, I got 2, 4, 6, 7. I cracked open 1 in the store to verify. I got kind of gypped on this deal. As you can see, this is what I'm talking about. They marked the price up this $10 over what Target sold these for. This was a Target exclusive. And this was out the summer. I started getting into Bricklink and getting back into Lego after some of my dark ages. But this set right here, I walked in. They had it right beside the front counter because they have a problem in the store with people going in and stealing figs and stuff out of them. So I saw this sitting there, and I said, "Oh, I bet every one of the things are gone." But I picked them up, and all the seals are perfectly intact. As you can see, there's the seals right there. A little harder to see, but there's the seals right there and the seal right there. Everything's intact. There's nothing loose sounding like somebody's opened the bags and everything's just sliding around. It's perfect weight. Anyway, they told me, and they were a very small percentage off. And I asked them why they weren't cheaper because this place was a discount store. And they said, "Oh, these are returned by Target because they couldn't move them. And there's nothing wrong with them. They've never been opened, and that's why we got them behind the counter back here." And I said, "Okay." So I looked up the part out value, what they're selling for on eBay, and I said, "Well, it's worth it. I'm going to go ahead and get all 7 of them." Well, actually, we drove 30 miles to the next town and got 4, and we bought 3 at the first store. Anyway, so I opened one up, and sure enough, everything's in there. I'm really contemplating selling them whole on eBay, but I can still part out more. The market's kind of flooded with them right now, and they'll probably move real quick, but I could probably make more money selling the parts. I know I can. Just take longer to get my money back on them. The figs are good because they're armable, and I've sold so many of these Lord of the Ring and Hobbit figs. So I'm probably going to end up parting them out. I don't know for certain though. But like I said, $94.76 on eBay is going for about $60, which is $20 over what it was at retail. And I think it parts out for around 80 something if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, I don't know yet fully. I know I've opened up one, so I would definitely part that one out. But my thing is, I don't want to part just one out. If I can part out 7 of them and have 7 of those awesome figs in my store, that'd be awesome. Awesome, awesome. I've said awesome too much in this video, haven't I? But anyway, video's going on 10 minutes now, so I'm going to get off. I really appreciate y'all sticking with me, my subscribers, while I go through moving and building. As you can see, my trays are building up back here. That's not even all of them. That's about a quarter of them. When you see that many trays piled up, my gosh, I've got to get used to this camera. Right here, that means that I'm ready for my next part out. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to part out next. In between hanging stack-ons and getting this organized over here, this is going to be my bins that I keep bigger parts in or larger quantities in. I got to get all that organized and labeled. I haven't done that yet. So it's funny how the lighting just got better on this video when I turned it. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching, subscribing, liking, and sharing. Stick with me. More is to come. And as this Thanksgiving approaches, I'm sure you'll see some brick stacking on the wild. Okay? Thank y'all. Y'all continue to stack those bricks. See ya.